St Helen's School RainScape was built in the spring and summer of 2025 through a partnership between Swansea Council, Natural Resources Wales, Urban Foundry and the community. The goal? To create a safe, active travel space that supports people and nature in a changing climate, today and for future generations. Community involvement was central. Residents helped shape the design from start to finish. Since the school stayed open during construction, the site was secured early on to keep disruption low. The entrance was improved by removing a long-standing step, making the school accessible for the first time in 150 years. Old tarmac was removed to prepare for the 10 rain gardens, starting with foundations and sub-bases. A permeable drainage layer was added beneath. This slows and filters water before it enters the drainage system. Waterproof membranes were laid to protect the school's foundations, with extra layers to prevent punctures and ensure durability. Crushed stone and grit form the base and bedding layers, and porous blocks create a surface that lets water soak through. Permeable paving filters the water and removes pollution thanks to the bacteria and fungi which live on the grit. Excavating for the rain gardens was tricky. Underground pipes and cables meant much of the digging had to be done by hand. Water percolates through the soil layers. Due to the free draining soils in sandfields, water is easily absorbed into the ground. Whilst unlikely, in the event of an extreme flood, water will run into existing drains through the overflow instead of spilling into the surrounding area. After hard landscaping, the subsoil is broken up to support healthy root growth. Then, layers of soil are added to the gardens. Keeping rain out of the combined sewer helps reduce the risk of local flooding, reducing combined sewer overflows and the amount of water needing expensive and carbon-intensive water treatment. Rain gardens sit lower than surrounding surfaces to collect water. Curbs prevent soil erosion and slow the flow. Timber shuttering creates clean edges and neat finishes for concrete sections throughout the site. Precise levels are crucial. Surveying equipment ensures water flows exactly where it should. The system works with nature, catching water, slowing it down to clean it, use it and lose it. Permeable paving helps do the same, while creating safe routes for bikes, scooters and pedestrians. Overhead rain chains guide water into the gardens, making the flow visible, playful and educational. Where deep digging wasn't possible, a retaining wall was built to shape the garden safely. The right soil mix is essential. It must drain well, but still support plants with oxygen and nutrients. Raised timber edges mark garden boundaries, let water pass underneath, and create playful paths for children, with stepping stones to provide space to be active in nature. Bee habitat posts and a range of biodiverse planting provide homes and food for pollinators and other insects. Involving and listening to the community early on meant that the space was designed with them in mind, leading to the inclusion of seating, bike racks, a litter bin and fun features. This scheme demonstrates how to create safer, active and sustainable ways to travel to address the impacts of climate change, where people and nature can thrive together.
afternoon we are celebrating this new rain garden and active travel route which goes right through the heart of the Sandfields community. It's a project we have been working on for about 12 months now, and as you can see it's pretty much here.
This is an example here of integrating landscape design and managing rainwater. So there's a very interesting and attractive space for people to move through, to sit in or whatever it might be. But every time it rains, water either goes through the surface of the paving here or into what we call bioretention rain gardens. Little sunken gardens, if you like, that pick up the rain and then follows its normal course through to the sewer in this case, but ideally straight to the sea.
Traditional methods rely on capturing surface water in road and street drains and conveying it away. That causes all kinds of problems. It overloads sewers, it overloads surface water drains. When the drains get blocked, you get a lot of flooding. It means that any pollution that might happen to be here gets washed straight out to sea. In this system, that won't happen. It'll be captured and dealt with, it'll naturally degrade here locally and it won't end up in the sea, and it won't cause problems for bathing water, for example.
Is it good, Annie? We'll have new seats to sit on and Mummy got a seat to sit on outside waiting for you. How is that?
This is a good example where various funding sources have been pulled together to deliver one scheme. So it's not just the benefits in terms of suds and surface water runoff, but it's an active travel scheme as well. So it's got links for the community to improve walking and cycling, obviously to the school and beyond.
Before it was just a blocked road, so even cyclists couldn't get through here. We think it will be really good for kids and families to use.
For a mom like me, I've got to come from work sometimes to pick the kids and rush to work, and I'm coming with a lot of adrenaline and rushing down to school. But coming to such a beautiful environment just sets me at peace.
It's such an improvement, okay? I mean, you can come down here and it's perfectly safe.
I think it's just nice to have these little areas where kids can feel comfortable if they want to play in this area now, whereas it was more cornered off before.
There used to be a giant puddle whenever it rained, and we had to jump through it, and it was really hard. But now it's more like naturey, all the flowers are absorbing the water, and it's nice and peaceful now. It's also good because you can see nature around you, and it's better than just old stony paths.
From an eco perspective and environmental perspective, we do loads in school. The fact that they're growing up understanding how the rainwater is going to be used and how we can help keep our area clean and our area safe is going to be a massive impact on them and hopefully future generations to come.
I think when we're faced with a challenge as large as climate change, innovation has to be the answer. And it's great to see Swansea Council looking at different ways of doing things and partnering perhaps in ways that they're not used to as well.
You know, sustainable urban drainage is something that's playing a factor into a lot of decisions city and county wide. I think this is an absolutely fantastic project that will hopefully address the flooding issues that we hear in a real fun and different kind of way.
And I think it's just a brilliant way to engage our younger generation with some of the solutions to the biggest challenges that we've got facing us today.
It's a fantastic example of when you truly work together what you can achieve and how you can bring forward change.
We love RainScape.